Second, Pete Rose. He'll be at first base. Jake McBride in right field. Mike Schmidt, the cleanup hitter, at third base. A late start for Keith Moreland. Luzinski was scheduled, but Keith Moreland will be the DH tonight. Gary Maddox is in center field. Manny Trio is at second base. Larry Boa, the shortstop, and Bob Boone will be the catcher.
Those fall classic flashbacks, I tell you, when the ball got by Booney, I thought about old Mickey, who's now a sheriff in Boone County in Springfield, Missouri, in that area. And every time I say Willie Mays Aikens, I think about that great catch. We have a number of these flashbacks, so you'll be enjoying a trip back into World Series time throughout this World Series with our fall classic flashbacks. Ball one. Brett has it. Here's the long throw. One out.
Fans start hooting for Mike Schmidt, who grounded out in the second. Gura with outstanding off-speed stuff. He's really changed speed on his fastball, mixed in a slider. They are deep in the infield and the outfield for Schmidt. Way outside by Gura, 1 ball. There's the defensive alignment. You can see UL Washington in a hole defensively at shortstop. Otis deep in left center field slightly. Good pitch. Low on the outside corner, 1-1. That's what Larry Gura's done so far tonight. Has not allowed a hit. Strike, so Gura drops behind. And you can hear the fans. If you can't make out what they're saying, it is, "We want a hit." Two and one to Mike Schmidt. No score, no hits being allowed by Gura to this point. Right there on the outside part of the plate. Outside corner, count goes 2-2 to Schmidt. Pitched a one-hitter against Toronto earlier this year. Damaso Garcia led that game off with a single. Then he retired everybody else. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Schmidt wants to look at the ball. Second base umpire Don Dinkiger, American League, out to get a frisbee. Kunkel at home plate, Pryor at first, Don Dinkiger at second, Dutch Renard at third. Left field foul line, Nick Bremigan. Right field foul line, Harry Wendelstadt.
The umpire got booed for missing the frisbee.
That's Dutch Renard. He's the guy who knew that last night the imposter was up at home plate with the other umpires. He said he thought it was cute, had a few laughs. Some didn't at World Series time, however. So it's a 3-2 count with no score in this ball game. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Gura facing Mike Schmidt. Fouled off. Got Kunkel the mask.
Watch his foul tip. It gets Kunkel pretty good. Straight in the mask, and as Luciano knows, when you get hit like that, it's like putting your head in a bell.
Mike Schmidt facing Gura. Curveball hit deep to left field. If it is fair, it is way out of here, but foul. He threw him a breaking ball down and in, which is a power spot for Mike Schmidt.
Looked like a breaking ball inside. Watch Schmidt watch this ball now. He knows it's going foul. He gives a little bit of body angle. Stay in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Carlton Fisk in '75 it worked, but it didn't work this time.
When a guy hits the ball as hard as Schmidt just does, it usually hooks by a lot. 3-2 again. Chopper. Brett to his left. And Aikens, they retire Schmidt. Now it's Schmidt, the hitter. Second base on balls getting up by Larry Gura. Schmidt has grounded out to third twice in this game. But he was right on one pitch, one of the 2 times at bat, but it hooked foul just to the left of the pole. Mike Schmidt, Major League's home run leader this year with 48. As you didn't hear last night, we'll say it again, he broke Eddie Matthews' record for a third baseman. Matthews had 47. Way outside again, he's lost his control. 1 ball, no strikes. Mike Schmidt.
Well, he got behind Schmidt last time, Tony, and ran into 3 and 2, and Mike had 2 good cuts. One cut at a high fastball, he fell back. The other curveball that he hit for home run, pulled it foul, a foul home run, and he grounded out.
Right at first. Foul out of play, 1-1.
Schmidt looked to me like he was carrying all the pressure in the world in those playoff games. Like he had to drive in the run every time it got to second base. And I think he was really frustrated. The Astros pitched him very well, came in here last night, game 1 of the World Series, but it looks like he's been a little bit more selective now. Calmed himself down more, maybe looking for his pitch, a pitch he can drive.
1-1 pitch to Mike Schmidt. You know, in those playoffs, though, even though Luzinski did not have a good year, hit just 19 home runs, because they tried so hard to pitch around Mike Schmidt, the Astros did, Luzinski had 2 game-winning RBI hits. Home run and a double to left field. Inside, 2-1. And I think it's really something when a guy like Schmidt had the kind of year that he did, RBIs, home runs, cut down on his strikeouts considerably, when you figure Luzinski has backed him up so well down through the years with the good years that Schmidt still had a good year when they were trying to pitch around him at times. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Right at first. Phillies lead 2-1. He gets it hard again, but it hooks foul. 2-2.
You know, I've heard good hitters talk that when you hit the ball that hard, they really don't give that much credit to the pitcher. They say it's just bad hitting because you're too far out in front. Tom, I don't think that was a pitch that Gura would lay there to have him pull foul like sometimes pitchers will do.
Not in that situation right
no,
there.
I don't think
Joe,
so.
No way at all. He's trying to get the ball on the ground here. He wants a double play, get out of this inning if he can.
In fact,
Schmidt runs well, but still, Gura's looking for the double play ball same way that Carlton was looking for the double play ball last inning.
Well, Joe and I both know a guy who they used to pitch inside and make him purposely hit the ball foul. It was Yogi. They'd throw him 2 pitches. He'd whale him foul on the right field line. He'd be way ahead. Here's the pitch, drilled hard. Base hit by Mike Schmidt on a 2-2 pitch. McBride will stop at second base, so the Phillies have 2 men out, first and second, with 1 out.
As a horse can eat. And for the Philly fans, they love it. It's all tied up. Here is Mike Schmidt. Time being called by Paul Pryor. Philadelphia Phillies. What a battle ahead with Houston in the championship series. I mean, it was soap opera